they'll be setting up for the match right after this.
That's right. So for those viewers at home, there are 2 streams to watch right now. So twitch.tv/Capcom Fighters, as well as Twitch. Oh, okay. There's only 1 stream up right now. Okay, sorry.
Hey. So for RB, there's a little bit of worry, a little bit of trepidation on his side, but he did say that he's been really planning for this match.
Okay.
He's really been working hard. He knows, obviously, that Momochi's going to be his opponent. He didn't want to tell me which character he was going to go with. That's why I am sort of up in the air on this.
Keeping tech even from the commentator.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. He doesn't want to take a risk that that'll get leaked out. There's a lot of money on the line. There's a lot of pride on the line. You don't want to take that risk.
That's right.
I get it. But that's why I'm not sure. I feel like if it was Rolento, he would just be like, yeah, I'm just going to play my Rolento. Maybe
yeah,
not.
in case you guys didn't remember, $120,000 to the first place winner here at this event. So that is probably the largest prize pool in Street Fighter history.
All right, so they're checking their buttons, making sure that everything works out right now. Again, you don't want to be in a situation where your stick breaks in a gigantically important situation. That would be bad news.
Sure, that's never happened.
I'm sure that's never happened. No, it's not.
Before. No, yeah.
Not worth considering, I'm sure.
But one thing I'm really interested though is I wonder how often the players are going to go with blind picks. Because that is definitely something that is possible. If you guys don't know what a blind pick is, one player basically tells a third party who they're going to pick.
Yeah.
And then the other person picks, and then they just make sure the first person picks the character that they said. So that way you don't get this kind of like, who are they going to pick? Watch who they pick, and then you instantly go and counter pick them.
There's been a lot of talk before this tournament that it's become a big counter pick game. Right?
Yes.
A lot of people have secondary characters. Okay.
Oh, well.
Is it going to happen? Are we going to get the big guy on stage?
Looks like it's going to happen.
We might.
Game 1, and we have Ken versus Hugo.
We'll see.
So what is it about this match that works for Hugo?
Hugo, he is going to do it. All right, so this is going to be Game 1 here at the Capcom Cup 2015. It's EG Momochi on the first player side, RZR RB on the second with the potato. Now, for Hugo in this matchup, clap spacing is solid for him. His buttons, the jabs and shorts, the strongs, all those things can actually do pretty well in this matchup. Yeah, you're going to see he's going to throw a lot of those. Very cautious from Momochi at the start. Okay.
Oh, nice.
That is something you have to worry about as Hugo.
Yeah, but the thing is, Hugo, a lot of life.
Oh, there you
so
go.
Here we go.
There you go.
The hard
He's in,
knockdown.
setting up. Oh, nice. Okay. At this stage, everybody basically knows everybody else's setup. Wow!
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Gets the nice juggle there. Wow, just goes for empty jump to SPD. Because last time he jumped and Momochi threw on landing.
Oh, it's a little too much. Oh, again, the EX Lariat wake up.
Armor. Oh, the butt! With the uppercut. And RB is going to take round 1.
I love this preparation from RB.
All right, let's see if Momochi can make any adjustments here. Because like you said, one of the things that makes Ken so good is that step kick.
Right.
Because he controls that little mid-range space. But with Hugo's claps, it really kind of takes that option away.
Yeah, fireballs, step kicks, all those things. Hugo just outranges that stuff, and he can nullify the fireballs as well.
Did you see the experience there from Momochi, knowing that canceling the clap, not a true block string?
Oh, yeah, that's right. That EX Lariat. Again, the butt. It's an overhead. But super unsafe.
It traded with the uppercut before.
Yeah.
Momochi's best option, like you said, just stand block, but that's just not something that a lot of players do, especially against a grappler like Hugo who can SPD you at any time.
He got it.
Counter hit.
He missed the combo, though. Looking for the Ultra 2 setup. He can get it! He can get it!
He chases him down!
That's going to be Game 1!
RB knowing exactly he was ready for that. Anticipating that, in fact, probably wanted Momochi to go for that. And remember, this is 2 out of 3. RB taking Game 1 over last year's champion. As we said, at this point in time, like, can anything be considered an upset?
I don't know. So Momochi goes to character select. You can see on his face some consternation.
Yes.
There are certainly matchups that are tough for Hugo, but I'm not sure that those are matchups that Momochi has up his sleeve.
Now, we've seen Momochi play some, out of the ordinary characters. He's picked Elena before, we've seen. He's also has an Evil Ryu, but like you said, I don't know if Evil Ryu will do that much better than Ken.
That's certainly not a counter, but
that is what he's going to go with.
Go for that. We'll see if he locks in.
I mean, one of the biggest advantages for Evil Ryu is, if he saves his meter, he gets the FADC off the fireball, and he can do a ton of damage off of that. And Hugo, of course, a character with a ton of life.
Yes.
So that's going to be very useful. So Ken has to kind of pick away at him, but Evil Ryu might be able to do big damage all at once.
You're right. But if the potato hits him, that's going to be just as much damage on a character with less life for no meter.
Yep. But you know what? Still haven't quite locked in yet. You see that he just has the character select on Evil Ryu, but he's still thinking about it. No, he's going with it.
Of course, RB is obligated to stay with the same character.
Right.
Winner won the previous game.
Winner has to stay with the same character.
Yep.
Right. And he's going with Evil Ryu.
Well, we'll see if it does any better. Evil Ryu can fight from a range that's a little bit tougher for Hugo to deal with. I do think this matchup is better for Momochi than the Ken one was. Oh, that's a nice jump timing. That's a big risk you take. Oh, no!
And there you go. If he doesn't, yeah, you have to be careful. You have to be so careful with your combos and your timing.
So I think we just saw another reason why Momochi likes this over Ken. The teleport to just escape. Hugo does not have very good mobility.
Right now, Momochi doing a good job making sure that he stays focused on that anti-air. You see him go for that standing roundhouse to catch him out of the air.
It's important to show the Hugo player that you can do those dragon punches, but if one of those whiffs, that's going to be half your life.
Right.
Well, that's a big risk.
Oh, wow. That's a really good trade.
Oh, no, he didn't.
No FADC. Again, no FADC.
Oh, he was trying to save it, maybe? Because that was 2.
Because you know what? He's thinking to himself, maybe he had a big enough life lead that he felt like he wants to save that meter so he can just do this giant burst damage in the next round.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there he is.
Oh.
No, not the rest?
I think he just landed in a range. Maybe he wasn't confident that he wasn't sure if he should go for uppercut or spin kick, and he got a brain freeze in that situation.
It seems like there's a little bit of shakiness going on Momochi's side.
It's hard being the first one here, playing on stage.
RB trying to play this slowly. Doesn't want to overcommit. Oh, nice. And then that's what I'm talking about. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not looking great.
Definitely nerves. I've always said one of the things that is the biggest contributing factor to execution error is nervousness.
Now with that super on deck. Oh, okay, again. No more super. Momochi is taking those risks. Oh, we got the squash all the way into the corner now.
And is he going to get him with... Oh, he tried for the juggle there, but missed it. Oh, goes for
he didn't have the range right.
Just too far away. But here we go. He gets the hard knockdown. What's the mix-up?
Bad spot for Momochi now. Oh, not punished.
Yeah, uppercut FADC forward is very punishable for Hugo. Easy SPD.
Oh boy, he took the bait.
Jump.
He took the bait. Very common against grapplers to jump in like that and then neutral jump. You're looking for them to try their command grab.
Because a lot of the times too, if your cross-up button is like forward or light, it's hard to get that true block string upon landing. So that's why you go for that. Momochi knew that, baited it out, and got him. And so now it's RB's turn to ponder the character selection screen.
Right, he hasn't moved yet. I don't think that the matchup went terribly for him. He did miss that range on the red focus.
That's right.
But that's not necessarily a character problem.
Well, it definitely seemed like he had the battle plan for Hugo versus Ken.
Yeah.
I mean, you would imagine he would have studied up Hugo versus Evil Ryu as well, and it looks like he is going to stick with Hugo, although he hasn't locked in yet. He's still looking at which Ultra he wants to go with.
It's going to be 2. All right, so we're going to go to the final game in this set.
Yeah, Ultra 1, obviously the command grab on the ground. Ultra 2, air throw. So really,
ridiculous air throw.
Yeah, controls that airspace very, very well.
Yeah.
Makes it hard for
2/3 screen air throw. So he's going to try it again. Winner, this moves on.
Oh, really? Double dash into SPD. He knows that Momochi is playing safe and tentative a little bit.
Yeah, after such a slow game. I think that makes a lot of sense. Oh, nice timing on the jump. Can you get the combo this time? Yeah.
Oh, he just goes for the simple follow-up. You see that? So he's not confident in his links necessarily, just goes for the uppercut, which is much easier to connect.
Good block, but for RB, there hasn't been any EX backbreaker. Excellent anti-air.
Or even just a standing fierce armor. Oh, no uppercut from Momochi.
It's a good read. I mean, RB did not give him the clap.
Oh, nice. And he combos into the Hurricane, make sure he was to get...
but
here we go.
Could have been big. Could have been huge.
Yeah, counter hit on the clap could have been so much damage.
And now tough to see how RB gets in. He's got a Hoge. You see him pumping there for Ultra 2. I wouldn't expect Momochi to jump. And that's going to be the round.
And now Momochi, you know, a surprise there on that first game for RB taking that, but now Momochi on match point to send RB into loser's bracket. Beautiful stuff using that standing roundhouse as the anti-air. It's at a range where RB is just kind of empty jumping because he doesn't think that, he doesn't want to get uppercut.
Oh man, again, and Momochi sees it. You see him jump a little bit more now. He hasn't been anti-aired yet. You might as well, if there's not going to be a cost.
And I really do love that Momochi is just going for the simple combos right now. He knows that his timing is a little bit off, so he's going for something more simple and guaranteed. Those are some of the adjustments that you make when you play.
I think RB really got into his own head about this Dragon Punch through the claps thing.
Momochi now working on a perfect, gets through the fireball.
Super's on deck. That can be dangerous. Yeah, you see him pumping for it there. Down toward, down toward.
Full screen away, he can punish those fireballs. That's why Momochi just has
there it is.
There it is, okay.
Okay,
Momochi,
maybe a start.
But Momochi might have done that to get him to use the EX backbreaker so he doesn't have to worry about the super.
You know what, you're probably right.
I mean, you trade damage for the ability to throw fireballs.
Oh, what a genius move!
He got him!
That was ridiculous. Now, it's not over yet. He needs something else. And Momochi's still alive.
Momochi just gets out of there.
And Momochi now has 2 bars. Oh, maybe a little too much. A little too cheeky. 15.
Oh, he goes for the overhead. Doesn't quite get it.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. RB. Oh, he got him.
He does
Fireball
it. It's the wake-up uppercut. And yes, there it is, the meaty fireball. And Momochi is going to survive that first game.
That was a crazy first set.
We are just in our first match, and that was amazing already. We saw RB taking the first game from Momochi. I'm sure a lot of people, like I said, a lot of players, a lot of viewers and fans don't know RB as well, and they know Momochi's the champion, so they're like, oh, this is going to be easy for Momochi, but you saw right there how tough that was.